Hey traders, this is the weekly watch list for June 26, 2022. We're going to go over what the S&P futures look like, what I expect this coming week, and a couple other things. Am I bullish? Am I bearish this week? We will see. But first, if you like this content, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. And also, make sure you check out my weekly trade zones. It's at my website, daytradingfearless.com. There's a link down below to get there. $99 for a lifetime subscription. That includes the weekly trade zones every single weekend updated, and also a 2-hour video course of how to draw those trade zones and a couple other things on the website too. So make sure you guys check that out. But let's jump right into this week's video. So last week, I kind of went on a rant. No rant this week, but I was telling you guys, stop being so bearish. Markets get oversold. Watch for a big bounce. And guess what? We had a bounce of all bounces. A lot of the premium I sold in my puts for the S&P E-minis down here on these couple down days, I covered them all pretty much last night and this morning. All out my puts that I sold. Nice tidy profit there, just managing risk. And because when you sell puts and the market goes up, volatility gets crushed, and the S&P is a very, very good product to trade and sell puts on, because of the way volatility works. There's no really one stock risk, anything like that. Now, where do I think we're going? I actually think we're going up to at least this 4,000, maybe even this little shelf right here. Probably this 40, we'll call it 41. Right? I think probably 41 to 4,000 we could go up to somewhere in this green zone. Now, just remember, if we get here and we break through this trend line, we're now going to be somewhat bullish. Was this the low? Well, guess what? We have a nice divergence going on right down here, right? We actually had that with a double bottom right here. So here's our divergence. This may lead to something bigger, maybe even all the way up to this 4,200 level. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see what the data looks like, things like that. I personally think we are coming to peak inflation. I think things are going to start to come down over the next few weeks. And it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts. But that's what I'm looking at for this week. So let's go take a look at the NQ. NQ bounced right off that 127. Nice move to the upside. All we need to do is draw this, but look at this trend line right here for the NQ. Guess what? We're actually already at the trend line while the ESs were still a little ways away. This looks powerful. RSI has lots of room to run. I'm going to go bullish, especially with this, because you have a divergence here too, right? From all this price action. So I am bullish on the NQ, bullish on the market. Everything actually looks good. So the world is not falling apart, people. Let's take a look at crude oil. I've been calling for 150 on crude oil. Double top. This thing actually may roll over if the market does keep going. We're sitting right here on the trend line. It's either do or die right here for crude oil. Do we bounce to the upside and go to our 150, or do we kind of roll over? We'll see. We might go sideways this week, just kind of ride this trend line maybe. And then this might take another leg up. And if this goes up to 150, maybe that's what takes the market down to make new lows over the next month or two, which are still possible, which I would love to see so I could sell more premium again. But we will see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin/BTC. Last week, I said watch for probably the 1600 level. I know can't see it here, but Bitcoin itself got to a low of, I believe, 17,700, 600, something like that, which would be probably right at this 200% move. I'm actually starting to get bullish on Bitcoin to the upside again for the next couple weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of clean this whole entire thing up. Look at this kind of move right here, right? Kind of way oversold. We may see a bounce back up to about 25,000 level. There is a gap here, so just most gaps do get filled, just like this one. It may take a while. So kind of bullish on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at gold. With gold, kind of I thought gold was in inflation. That's why I've been told my whole life, gold, you buy gold for inflation. And guess what? Inflation's here and gold does absolutely nothing. So I guess it's no longer an inflation play. With that being said, I think if the market rallies, gold's going to fall and we may break down from this and maybe get down into the 150s on gold. Be careful with it. It does not shine like it used to. Look at silver, nice H pattern, probably potential lower low coming. Watch these $17 and also the $16 levels. So we will see. This does not look like a very clean pattern. If anything, probably a head and shoulders forming, right? Slanted. This is why we call slanted head and shoulders. Does not look good. Looks very bearish. No good. Be careful if you love silver. Apple, nice divergence, double bottom down here, lower low. Watch for a bounce, maybe all the way back up to the 153 level. We do have earnings starting to come pretty soon in July. But here's another reason I'm bullish, because it's end of month, right? Coming up next week. So maybe we do see a artificial rally. Make the books look good, things like that. So that's how I'm looking at. But with Apple, I think a potential bounce to the upside. Let's get rid of all these. And that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed my rant last week, and hopefully I made to help you guys to make money and not be so fearful. Right? Because this was a great week to make money. I know I made money, and you just got to kind of understand how the markets work. Don't always be fearful. Yes, things could start to fall apart later on, but that take it week by week. But with that being said, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.